4 and 26. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Holla, 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 holla at me. What? Holla at me. What? Holla at me. Yes, holla at your girl. It's your girl holiday season. I'm back with another story time. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And click the post notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post. Y'all, so this is going to be a story time. This is a story time about Rosie, y'all. Remember when I said we got into it about the guy? Remember Chase or whatever, and we was on the way to the party, and I just stopped right there because I was like, it was a whole nother story. So yes, it is time to tell that story now, right? So we end up getting to the party. She's still trying to go back and forth, but she doing this like little cutesy shit, trying to go back and forth, like kind of, you know how like somebody can know they're like, what is it called? Like fueling you up a little bit to kind of say some angry shit to them. So she's just like, I don't understand how that's angry. I don't understand how you could be angry about that. Me and him work together. This is about work. It's about work. After you said that you were on the phone helping him with his girlfriend that I never knew he had, that your friend sit up here and flirt with every day, and you never said anything that you had his number, none of that, right? So I'm just like, it's just kind of weird. Just like, Rosie, stop talking to me. Like, I'm finna go up to this room. I want to have a good time. It's Meatball birthday. I really just want to have a good time. Like, that's it. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else, right? Boom. That was that. We end up going to the room or whatever. She ended up sitting all the way on the other side of the room. And so, remember Wiz Khalifa them? No, what did I call him? Wiz Khalifa, the dude that we would hang out with? And he pulled out the money, and some of it was fake, but she didn't want to believe him. He there, and like a boy that Meatball used to talk to on the low. I was like, no, it used to be a thing, y'all. She used to talk to him on the low. Like, nobody knew that she talked to him but her friends. And everybody used to keep it like a secret. Even like, was it Waka Flocka? Or was it Chief Keef? No, it was Chief Keef. His name was Chief Keef. So even Chief Keef knew the other dude that she really was with. So she'll be like, always like, oh, Lord, let me make sure my man ain't really texting me while she with her other nigga. Because like, her other nigga used to be Chief Keef homeboy or whatever, right? So yeah, so Rosie go all the way to the other side of the room. All night, I'm just kind of like, I can't believe she'll do that. But as the night went on, I give Meatball her gift, and I'm giving her a gift and all that. And she was like, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. So like, she was like, oh my girl, because at this time I had like this lash company or whatever. So I give her the lashes and stuff in the bag along with the bullshit that Rosie said buy, but I helped buy. So we bought it, I guess. But it was this bitch idea. So yeah. So she get to the shoes and looking at the shoes, she was like, and mind you, Rosie picked out these shoes, but in a way I kind of had thought like she would be cool with those shoes. She kind of wasn't. Like, it's crazy. And at this time, like, she had like this little slushy business or whatever. So we was giving her like the ingredients for the slushies. Like, with that, this was Rosie's idea too. Like, I kind of felt like this was weird. So she was just giving her like little gifts like that or whatever. She was like, yeah, we're going to use these for the slushies. She was like, make sure y'all pull up for the slushies and the drinks. Like, yeah, it could get you toe up. It's going to get you toe up. And she was like, yeah, we doing videos, promo videos. She was like, shop my bitch brand. It used to be like this little diamond, and then it used to be gold, and it used to be lashes inside. It was very pretty. So she was just like, yeah, make sure y'all shop my girl. I already went and bought my girl out. And she did, y'all. When I sold lashes, I was finna say that girl name. Meatball went and got all my lashes to sell with her wigs. And I used to be like, that is so sweet. Rosie only bought one fucking pair of lashes from me, right? And you could tell like she was so angry in the promo video that I don't know what it was about Rosie, but every time I want to do something to kind of better, it'd be like, she barely wanted to support, but you would support your cousin who like the same man that you like, come over and use you for your spot to stay at. That's your mama's house, not even your spot. It just used to be so weird. Like, she would support the fuck out of her. Like, she would beg her to come over there and do her nails. Like, oh, I need you to do my nails. Like, it would be mad if she didn't come. You think that girl gave a fuck? She did not give a fuck. Remember we did the story time about her doing the nails? Her, yeah. So yeah, so I'm just sitting in there, everybody just talking and shit about that, like we all going around. So this one song come on, and I'm very lit. And so Rosie started coming over there towards me, like trying to be all up on me. She's like, twin, twin, twin. that shit used to piss me off after she knew she pissed me off. So I ain't really like say nothing. Like I'm just kind of giving her like a side eye, because it's just like that shit that you did. Like it's just I can't see nothing but like that being fucked up right now. Like I can't see anything else. Like I ain't really feeling it. Like you're weird at this. Talk about this. We got to talk about some dynamics that was in the room. So remember the girl I was like I used to get in the studio with? I forgot her name. I really did forget her name. I forgot what her name was. But I used to be in the studio with her, and we would go out, and like her and Rosie had gotten into it at work one time. Yeah, her. She was there, and it was this other girl that was a friend of the whole group that worked with the McDonald's group, right? So her name was, we don't really need to give her no name right now, but she was over there hanging out with the girl that was finna get into it with Rosie or whatever, right? And so they are eyeing Rosie so hard because guess what? Chief Keef and Rosie kind of talk, and so now it's not being secretive, and also Chief Keef is not making it like it's a secret. Like I felt like he was doing it purposefully to make, okay, we got to get him some names. So the girl rapper, let's let her rapper, the one I was supposed to be rapping with, and we never got in the studio, but somehow after we got friends, you had all the videos in the world. She's just gonna be rapper, and then the girl that I'm talking about that used to go with Chief Keef, we're gonna name her Roly Poly. Just name her Rolly. So basically, Rolly's sitting over there. She looking like real, like disgusted. And so she hid in the back to where they don't see her. So then rapper followed her to the back. So it was just kind of like, that's kind of weird. But Rosie would always act like she didn't never get the vibe. Like, no. She would be like, oh, I didn't get that. Like, she seemed very cool to me. I spoke to her. She seemed cool to me. I'm like, girl, that girl ready to bite your fucking head off. Like, because that was one thing about it. I kind of felt like Chief Keef was trying to be like messy a little bit, and I just kind of felt like even when Meatball noticed it, I was just like, oh, this kind of gonna be messy, because yeah. And so that night just happened, and all them they was over there flirting. You know, Meatball was with her little side piece chilling or whatever until it got too late, because she had rented that room for the night. And so I remember having on like these shorts. They was so short. Like my booty cheeks was kind of hanging out. But I was just like, you know, whatever. I was like, I'm just sit on this chair and stay in this chair the whole fucking night. Because it was just like, this ass is out of these shorts, right? All of a sudden, everybody just like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. Like, I want to get something to eat or whatever, right? So there was like, only thing open is like Waffle House. So we all like, we could go to Waffle House or whatever, right? So at this point, this is after me and Rosie. Okay, let me tell y'all. At this point, this was after me and Rosie had a fight at the restaurant that we worked at. And it was kind of, everybody knew it. And everybody used to kind of look at us weird. But then again, it was like, I'm glad that y'all could reconcile all that, right? So this, I don't know what made these bitches hungry and want to talk about that. But they got hungry and they wanted to talk about that. So they was just like, so Spaghetti, she drunk with her whole messy ass talking about, oh yeah, like she acting like she drunk. She was like, I don't ever want to see y'all beefing or into it again. How ironic, because we was just into it in the car about another nigga. Damn, bitches couldn't just wait to do weird ass shit to me. I see, but it was just like, that's crazy that we into it again. And she's just like, I don't ever want y'all to be into it no more. She was like, I love y'all. She was like, I'm so happy y'all together back, like talking and stuff. And so Rosie's just smiling and eating it up or whatever, right? So I'm just sitting up there, and, you know, we taking pictures outside. So then we go outside because it's packed as fucking there, but somehow we still got a seat. So we go back outside. Rapper followed us outside. I don't know why, but she kind of felt like we were her people. And the whole time, girl, you is Meatball friend. But anyway, so and one thing about it, they should have never let Rapper in their group, because Rapper definitely used to come tell their business. Like in the early on, when I was just meeting her, she was definitely telling their business to us, like stuff we didn't know. And I would go back and tell Rosie like that's what they said, and she would be like, I don't like Rapper. I just don't like Rapper. And I would just be like, I mean, she telling their business, not ours. We know not to tell her anything. Why are you acting like that? Like, we supposed to just gossip a little bit about it. She was like, I don't like her. Okay, bitch. She giving us information. Anyway, so basically, because I felt like Meatball would tell us information, but it wouldn't be information like that. But yeah, it'd be after it already happened, or after people done blowed you up on Facebook or blew up your spot, then you telling. Like, that's kind of late. I want to know before it hits the fan. I want to be the first sources of, you know, what's going on. So she was just like, she ain't like her, whatever, right? So she telling us outside, like, do this, cause this one period, that right there had just came out. She was just like, do this, say y'all ain't fucking with me. And so I'm up there saying, what rapper want me to do what? She's like, yeah, do this, like, and say, I don't think nobody fucking with me. So I did it, and I messed up the first time. I was like, hold up, start over. She was like, okay, cool. Whole time, rapper got the phone like this in my face, like, do it, say nobody ain't fucking with me. And I'm like, bitch, back it up a little bit, because back then my makeup ain't used to be all of that. It was okay, it wasn't all of that. Like, back up a little bit, bitch. People gonna see my craters in my skin this time. You know, back up. So she do it again, I do it. She was like, okay, now Rosie, you do it. And this the thing, Rosie would act like she didn't like her, but when she was in front of her, Rosie, it never gave that you didn't like her. So yeah, so we all doing that or whatever. And she just talking over there. And so I was like, I want to ask her about like what was Rolly over there saying, because it got messy with Rolly. And the way Rosie was just acting like she ain't know why it was messy, it was... Bitch, you know she like Chief Keef. She was like, I don't think she had dated him. I don't think they dated. Like, this would be Rosie. I'd be like, yeah, such and such and such and such dated. That's probably why she act like that. She was like, but she didn't act that way to me. And she was like, I don't think she would even date him. Like, that's not even her type. She would blow the fuck out of me acting dumb as fuck. I swear it would be so like get the fuck out of all that. Like I was just like, yeah, it's getting late. Like Rosie pissed me off before. Like I'm ready to go home, right? I end up taking her home, and you could tell in the car she kind of wanted to talk about it, but she knew like probably now is not a good time or whatever. So I end up taking her home. She getting her stuff out the car like real slow or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna need me a break from her. Like I need a real long break. Because it just seemed like you're fucking trying me. Like, yeah. So on the way home, I really started thinking about it. Because I'm saying, like, me and this girl, we spend 24/7 together. How could you think it's, like, okay that you talk to the dude that I talk to, and now you acting like, oh, I'm helping him with relationship. First of all, so many pictures. So many things that was wrong with the picture. You talking to the dude that I had, like, then you talking about you helping him with his girlfriend, but you never told me he had a girlfriend either. So it was just so much wrong with it. She wasn't seeing it. Okay, y'all, so I forgot to add a part. So on my way home, I had, at this time, me and Cancer had just gotten together. Like our relationship was fresh. So it was kind of like, you know how like when you talking to somebody new, but you still like, you still got your little crushes and stuff like this or whatever. That's how it was. But me and the boy Chase was not talking. So when I was on the way home, I like, that shit made me emotional as hell. Because that was just like, she wanted me to feel some type of way about that. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like you had to be there. It was this type of emotional intelligence that I have. And I could like tell, like I could definitely tell that she was doing this to piss me the fuck off. Like, I swear, like, you was doing this, like, to try to get a reaction out of me. Or try to show, like, hey, I could get these, too. So, I called Cancer on the phone, thinking, like, Cancer gonna understand. So, I'm explaining to Cancer how, like, I had a crush on this boy. And I was like, Rosie, sitting up here talking on the phone with him. And it's just kind of weird. I know I'm with you and everything. But I kind of feel like you should have she should have had some respect or whatever. And, y'all, I'm emotional about that shit crying. Why the world Cancer gonna tell me, you call me crying about another nigga? He was like, I get it. I been told you Rosie wasn't no real friend. I ain't been in your life that long. I know she ain't no real friend. He was like, but you call me crying about another nigga? That's weird. Did you go see that nigga tonight? So I'm on my way home to him. It's kind of like, hey, why the world did I even say anything? Because now he being weird. So I'm thinking I'm calling him to kind of reconcile, tell you what happened. He mad about it. She just kept viewing it as, oh, he don't like you, so you're mad. I'm not mad about that. It's you. It's the fucking picture was so much deeper, and she was not fucking getting it. So yeah, so I'm upset about it. I'm like, I'm going home this weekend. Like I went back to my hometown the weekend, had a good time, whatever. I hadn't even talked to her or whatever. So when I get back in town, I get like blowed up. She was like, dang, you weren't gonna tell me you went back home? And she used to do this thing. Anyway, the argument started getting like heated or whatever. And she was just like, I didn't even know that my best friend went back home to Georgia. You didn't have to know it. Like, why are you trying to make it like a big thing? Like I had to check back in with you. You wasn't checking when you was checking for my man. Now you want to act like you just, oh, I ain't know where my best friend at went. Bitch, your best friend went and left. I packed your things and some of mine. I'm just playing. So she was just like, I'm just like, this all weird. I was like, but it's okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We end up disagreeing. We would always simmer up. We would always calm down, but it'll be something left unsaid. Every argument or debacle we got in, it would be, we cool. I know we don't agree with each other on that, like, type of whatever about this situation, but we cool. And I swear, every time it went along with us, like, it seemed like we was carrying the weight from shit that we got into it about on our back. Like, especially her, because she brought it up again, like, later. So we good and everything. Everything is good. We good in the hood. Nothing wrong. Nothing happened. We good. Like, I ain't forget it, but I just knew that, like, it was just weird. You know, like, whatever. So let's fast forward a couple years down the road. I'm hanging out with Rapper, right? Rapper. And what was crazy, me and Rosie had stopped being friends for good. Like I hadn't talked to her since this certain day, right? So it's the 4th of July. And 4th of July coming up. So it's kind of making me remember this certain day. So I'm riding down the road talking to Rapper, and Rapper laughing because back then Snowflake used to hit a bump and it used to be so loud because she was kind of low. So she was like, dang, you gonna tear this damn car up? I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, dang. Ride through Homewood, it was just too much going on, right? So we pull over to Sign It, we get some stuff. She like, I want some jalapeno pepper. I'm like, okay, cool. We order it. She was like, can you order yours on, order mine on your ticket? I'm like, yeah, I will. She was like, yeah, and get the jalapeno peppers too, and this and this. I'm just like, we already was like finna eat or something, right? So like, why are we getting all this? We're supposed to just get a drink or slush or whatever. But she was like, I'm gonna just Apple Pay you. I don't know. It was always something going on with the funds with this girl, right? So she was just like, she started, you know, talking or whatever. But back then, I kind of felt like I was so alone at this point. Like, I had stopped being with Rosie. I had stopped like doing all the like little stuff and shit. So I'm riding up the road. I was like, I'm going to have to tell her. Even though she run her fucking mouth, I'm going to have to tell Rapper. So I'm opening up my mouth about Rapper. She was like, no offense, girl, but you're not really taking no loss. She was like, that girl don't have a car. Everywhere y'all went, you was taking her. She was always into it. She act like you was her only friend. Like, you can't have no other friend. She was like, you don't really need that. So while we was talking, I'm moving my hands and telling her what happened, like, what happened, what got on our nerves about the friendship, because at this point it was something else that happened in the friendship or whatever. But I feel like that's another story time. So basically, I might tell that when we get into a fight. It's probably like 3 or 4 more story times than I were able to tell it, because there's so much that led up to it, right? So I'm moving my hands, and in my peripheral, somebody's riding beside us. And the girl let her window down, and she looking back, and she doing her hands like this too. And I'm like, Rapper, do you think she think we're talking about her? She was like, I don't know, but who is she? Like, yeah, she looking weird, and like, who is she talking to? So she moving her hands like this, talking about this and this. So I was like, babe, we're not even talking to you. So I let my window down. I was like, we're not even talking to you, babe. I said, I'm talking to my friend. She was like, yo, whatever, bitch. So her man on the other side of her and just looking at her like this, looking at us, talk to us. So this girl was like really big. Like, she was real, like, built or whatever. I was like, bitch, you look like a gorilla. I said something like that. So what's her name started laughing or whatever. And I think even her nigga in the car had chuckled. So now she takes her car and she starts swerving it all to the side. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, we could pull over and we'll mop you hoe. I said something like that. So that's when she started taking her car and she starts like she finna ram it into my car. On Lakeshore, y'all. Yeah, she did that on fucking 4th of July. She was just like, I was like, this bitch is crazy. I was like, this bitch is crazy. She was like, yep. So here go Rapper scary ass. I thought we were supposed to pull over to fight this bitch. Rapper talking about, keep going, go, go, go. Bitch, we supposed to mop the floor with this big bitch. Like, you supposed to I'm gonna grab her chicken legs, you grab her big ass, and we gonna mop her. Like, what are you saying? We got it. She like, go, go, go. I'm like, a little bit I kind of got scared too, because I'm like, that bitch is ready to kill us. Like, she said, skip the fight, bitch. We finna go hug on y'all. Like, she literally took her car and started swerving it. Like she's finna swerve into our car. And we wasn't even talking to her. And I was just like, that's just validation that me and Rosie don't need to be friends no more. Because we was literally talking about that conversation. Maybe that was God trying to tell me, let that wank ass bitch go, because it's just too much going on. Every time it's something, let it go. I think that's what God was saying to me. But hey, that's it for this story time. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about everything. Tell me who's your favorite character so far. Tell me what y'all want to hear next. Maybe it's a story time that I mentioned within the story time that I forgot to tell and I haven't told. Tell me, y'all. We're going up. Peace.